Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
Directors of radio plays share a common fantasy, an unattainable goal, the dream of producing a broadcast in which murder is actually committed on mic. But since they are by and large sane, responsible citizens, their dream is in vain. Not so the hero of the upcoming story. He sets out with lethal intent to make his dream come true. Listen then, as Mr. Raymond Burr stars in Murder on Mike, which begins in exactly 1 minute.
Every man has a right to envision his country as he would like it to be. Dreams foster reality. There are many legends describing the broad reaches of our land, like the one they tell about a Kentuckian who was once asked what he considered the boundaries of the United States.
Why, sir, on the north we are bounded by the aurora borealis. On the east we are bounded by the rising sun. On the south we are bounded by the procession of the equinoxes, and on the west by the day of judgment.
Folklore belongs to every nation's legendary past, and I guess we Americans have our share of some tall ones. Like the one about... Oh, but we'll have to save that one for the next time we travel your way. See you then.
And now, Mr. Raymond Burr in Murder on Mike, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Yep.
Want to see me, boss man?
Oh, yeah, Chris. Come in. Sit down. You hear the show Sunday?
No.
You should have. After I got through rewriting that closing scene, it really played.
I'll bet.
I don't get it, Chris. I don't make you come to rehearsals. You don't have to sit in the control room all day. The least you can do is listen to the show at home.
Nothing in my contract says I have to.
Well, listen to this playback.
George, honest, I didn't mean it, George.
Now get this, Chris. Get it.
Do you mean to say that you didn't really mean it when you told my brother that you didn't love him?
No.
You forget, Doris, that I heard you, every word, while I was hiding behind the Davenport the night my mother was here.
George, I beg you, don't do this thing. Put down the gun, George.
This is only what you deserve. You tricked me for the last time, Doris. You tricked me for the last time.
How about that, kid?
What did you change it for? What was wrong with my ending? Why did you change it?
Take it easy, Chris. I'll tell you why I changed it, because it was wordy and repetitious.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe people are wordy and repetitious?
Chris, I'm trying to tell you the scene, the way you wrote it, just didn't play.
Just didn't play. That's right. Drag out all the trade cliches. It didn't live, it didn't play. You ran it up the flagpole and no one saluted it.
Well,
how did you ever get into this business? Whoever let you into a radio station?
Chris, I think you need help.
Help?
Yes. Now, I know a good man, Freudian but liberal.
Don't you tell me I need a psychiatrist.
Let go of me. I said let go. You are nuts.
You listen to me, boss man. For 2 years now, I've ground out a murder a week for you, week in and week out. A murder a week. I eat murder, talk murder, dream murder. And what happens? Every time I turn in a decent script, you chop the heart out of it.
Your contract is up next week, Chris. You've only got one more script to do. Write it and get out.
You'll get better than a script. You'll get everything you deserve. I'm going to show you what a real murder sounds like. I'm going to show you even if I have to kill you to do it. Good evening. This is a recording of an actual murder. Not written, not rehearsed, but well and thoroughly planned. It is respectfully dedicated to Mr. Ken Avery, editor and producer of the radio program Murder, Please. This is my last show, Mr. Avery. I'm delivering it to you in its entirety, cast music, everything. The events and persons are absolutely real. It's going to be a great show, Mr. Avery. You'll hear everything but the climax. I'm speaking into a microphone concealed in my desk and connected with a hidden tape recorder. A special microphone is attached to my telephone to enable the listener to hear both ends of any conversation. The music you hear is coming from a high-fidelity phonograph at my side. This program is produced, edited, directed, narrated, engineered, and plotted by Christopher Turner, whose only claim to immortality is this final half hour. And now, Mr. Avery, the leading characters in order of appearance. The murderer, myself. The catalytic agent, your daughter Lois. The victim, you. Listen. Listen then, Mr. Avery, to the last show you'll ever hear. Murder, please.
Hello?
Ken, this is Chris.
What do you want?
I hate to bother you at home, but I'd like to apologize for the way I acted this afternoon.
Accept the apology.
Ken, I'd like to talk to you about renewing my contract. How about dropping down to my office?
Sorry, Chris, no go. I put up with you for 2 years now. Your temper tantrums, your insults, coming in stewed to the gills. 2 years if it was plenty. I've had it.
I see. You won't change your mind?
Not a chance.
Okay, Ken. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Lovely opening scene, Mr. Avery. Thank you. You played it exactly the way I wanted you to. You just threw away your last chance to save your life. An excellent performance, Mr. Avery. I shall kill you in the name of the parasitical breed you represent. The avaricious, arrogant men of high places who milk the talent of others and claim it as their own. So, Mr. Avery, if you won't come down to my office by invitation, and I knew you wouldn't, there's another way. The telephone book. Listen, Mr. Avery. The sound of the flipping of pages. Your daughter's phone number. Here we are.
Hello?
Hello, Lois. It's been a long time. Bet you don't even know who this is.
I don't recognize the voice.
Christopher Turner.
Oh, hello, Mr. Turner. How are you?
Fine. Just fine. How do you like living alone?
Oh, it's all right, I guess.
Rather be living with the folks?
No, it's kind of independent this way.
How's the writing coming?
Not so good, Mr. Turner. I've written 5 scripts so far, and every one of them has been rejected. I don't know what's the matter.
Well, the reason I called was your dad and I had a little talk this afternoon about you. He thought perhaps I could help you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to bother you.
Oh, no bother at all, Lois. I like to help aspiring young talent.
That's very kind of you.
Well, what are you doing this evening?
Oh, I was going to wash my hair.
Why don't you wash your hair tomorrow evening and come down to my office right now. We'll get started.
Well, I told a girlfriend I'd be home tonight. She was going to drop over.
Can't you call her and tell her to make it some other night? Here's the point. This is the only free night I'll have this week. Things are sort of piling up. I'd like to see you get squared away with your writing, and I did promise your dad.
Oh, well, All right, Mr. Turner.
You know where my office is?
No, I don't think so.
It's right across from the studios in the annex, room 208.
I'll be right over.
Fine.
And I certainly appreciate this, I'm sure.
Not at all, Lois. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll be right over. I certainly appreciate this, I'm sure. Not at all. You see, Mr. Avery, that's how people talk. Now, let's see, what else? Oh, yes, sound. Drawer opens. Gun taken out. Click of breech. Whirl of chamber. Bullets inserted in chamber. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Gun in drawer. Drawer closed. Now we must wait until the... You see, Mr. Avery? Fate is a better dramatist than either of us. Just when things start getting dull, the phone rings. Hello?
Hello, Chris. Hank.
Oh, hi, Hank.
What is this? Old man Avery got you slaving on a round-the-clock basis now? When are you going to tell him to go take a flying leap?
I just did that today.
No kidding. Well, congratulations. From here, you can't go any place but up.
Yeah.
Say, Chris, we got a pretty active poker game going on over here. Just room for one more sucker. What do you say?
I can't tonight. I'm doing my last show.
Oh, forget it for one night, why don't you? Live a little.
Thanks, Hank, but I can't.
I'm coming over and get you away from that typewriter if I have to use force.
I can't do it, Hank. The show's next Sunday.
Well, I got a script due tomorrow. You don't see me knocking myself out. Let them wait. I'll be right over.
Listen, Hank, you can't come over here. Don't you get it?
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Sure thing. Give her my regards. Anybody I know?
Story conference, that's right.
Yeah. Well, take it easy, boy. How about lunch tomorrow?
Sure thing.
Okay, Chris. Goodbye.
Bye. That was close. Good scene, though, don't you think, Mr. Avery? Your daughter, Mr. Avery, has just driven up in front of the building. She wears a cardigan sweater, tweed skirt, flat shoes. She's young and very pretty. A girl with everything to live for. Now she's disappeared into the building. In a moment, she'll knock on my door. Then, Mr. Avery, you will hear for yourself how youth reacts to the threat of death. And this, Mr. Avery, would be the proper dramatic moment to end Act 1. May I suggest, at this point, you insert one of your beloved commercials?
In just a moment, we continue with Suspense.
Do you know the Social Security benefits to which you will be entitled when you separate from the service and take a civilian job? Here's a tip from Social Security.
The basic idea of old age, survivors, and disability insurance is really simple. During working years, workers, their employers, and self-employed people pay Social Security taxes. The money is deposited in special trust funds. When earnings stop or are greatly decreased because a worker retires, dies, or becomes severely disabled, payments are made from these funds to replace part of the earnings the family has lost. The amount of the benefit is figured from the worker's average earnings. The total payment can be as much as $254 a month for a family with several members collecting benefits. You can see how important it is for you to know just what the law requires you to do and what benefits it provides for you and your family. For more information, write to Social Security, Department 15, Hollywood 28, California, and ask for a free copy of Booklet 35 called Your Social Security.
And now, we continue with the second act of Murder on Mike, starring Mr. Raymond Burr. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Act 2. This is Christopher Turner once again, Mr. Avery, bringing you by transcription the first recording of an actual murder ever made specifically for broadcast. The setting, my office, the music, recorded, the time, night, the victim, yourself. Your daughter has just entered the building, and in a few seconds she'll be knocking on my door. I'm sorry I have to go to such lengths to get you into my office. I'd gladly have killed you in the street, but it's so much more difficult to make a recording there. So concludes the usual resume with which we begin the second act of every Murder, Please program. I hear her footsteps in the hall. Your cue, Lois. Sound. Knock on door. Come in. Hello, Lois. Come on in.
Thanks, Mr. Turner.
Have a seat. Here, by the desk.
This is awfully nice of you, Mr. Turner. I always tell Dad to stop imposing on my behalf, but I guess he'll never learn.
You're here because I want you to be here and for no other reason. Now, a cigarette?
Oh, no thanks. This is a nice office you have here.
It serves just a hole in the wall, but quiet. Nothing fancy.
Why, I like it.
How long have you been writing, Lois?
All of my life, but, well, seriously, about 6 months.
What sort of things?
Murder, mostly. I hear that's what sells best.
True. True, you can usually make more money writing about murder than committing it. So, suppose we just start talking about murder. Maybe something interesting will come out. Now, tell me, why do you think people kill?
Well, lots of reasons, I guess.
Could you kill?
I don't think so.
Maybe you could. Here. Here's a loaded gun. Take it.
Oh, please put it away.
No, take it in your hand.
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, it's very obedient. Won't fire unless you press the trigger. Now, take it. That's it. Now, point it at me.
Oh, please,
Think now, think. One touch of your finger, and you kill me. One little touch. Very delicate instrument, the trigger. There's a sense of power there. Feel it?
I'm afraid.
Fear? Yes, but exhilaration, too, like the second drink.
Yes, I guess I feel it.
You can give it back to me now.
Oh, I never held a gun before.
Are you afraid of death?
Well, sometimes when I think about it.
What is death to you?
Death? I don't know.
No idea?
Oh, emptiness, blackness, nothing.
Is that so terrible?
Yes, because you really don't know.
Like the dark.
That's it.
You don't know any more about death than you do about me.
You?
Yes?
Well, I know you work for Dad.
But you've never even spent 1 hour with me. Once at lunch, your father introduced us, yet you came up here alone. Now, how do you know you can trust me?
I suppose I don't, really.
Look at this gun.
Please put it down. It makes me terribly nervous.
Do you have any money?
A little.
How much?
$5 maybe, and some change.
Give it to me.
Here.
Now, why did you give me the money?
Because you asked me for it.
Because you were hoping I'd put down the gun? And if I had said, a kiss, one kiss, and I'll put down the gun, what would you do?
I suppose I'd give you...
But a kiss, that would be harder to give, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Kiss me.
There.
Thank you.
Now put down the gun, please. I know it's a lesson in writing and all that, but it scares me.
No.
But you said you would.
I said nothing of the kind. And if I had said it, you would have been foolish enough to believe me. You can't trust a man with a gun. You feel helpless, don't you?
Yes.
While you could give me money, there was hope. While you could give me love, there was hope. But if all I wanted was revenge, there would be nothing you could do to save yourself.
Nothing.
And if I told you that right now, this moment, I'm going to pull this trigger and blow you to bits, tell me, what would you say?
Well, I'd try to talk you out of it.
What would you say?
I wouldn't know what to say.
Then I'd shoot.
I tell you about the electric chair.
Very little threat to a man about to kill. Later, perhaps, when he's running away, then he'll think about consequences, but not now. Now it's only kill. Now, what else? What else would you say?
I'd beg him.
He wouldn't listen.
I'd plead with him. I'd say, please don't kill me.
And if he still wouldn't listen?
Then I'd die.
Yes, you'd die.
Mr. Turner, I think I'd better be going.
No. We're not even started yet.
Well, if you don't put down that gun, I'm going. I don't like it.
You sit down. I want to tell you a story.
Please, Mr. Turner.
Sit down! This is just a sample plot. You can have it if you want to. It's about a writer who had great novels in him, great plays, but he was broke. For the sake of a roof over his head and 3 meals a day, he started turning out radio mysteries. He turned them out until every drop of originality was squeezed out of him. Finally, he realized that he had nothing to leave to the world. Nothing but scripts to be swept up by a studio janitor after the broadcast. Well, the writer made a decision one day. He would do a last radio play. A radio play with an actual murder. The only chance he had for immortality. And he selected as his victim the man who had squeezed his talent dry. He selected his editor and producer, Ken Avery.
Yeah.
I like you very much, Lois. I wish this could be happening to almost anyone but you. Get to the phone.
What?
The telephone.
What for?
To call your father.
No, I won't do it.
You'll call your father and you'll tell him to come down here. Now pick up the receiver. No, wait. I'll do it.
Oh, please, Mr. Turner.
Be quiet.
Please.
I'll take the phone. Tell him. It's ringing. Take it.
Hello? Hello?
Dad?
Lois? Lois, what are you calling at this time of night for? Something the matter?
Dad,
You want him to take you home. You don't feel well.
Lois, something is the matter. Where are you?
I'm at Mr. Turner's.
Turner's? His apartment?
His office. I don't feel well. Dad,
Come and take me home.
come and take me home. I don't feel well at all.
Give me the phone. Hello, Ken?
What's the matter with Lois, Chris?
I don't know. She came up tonight to discuss some scripts she wrote, but she seems to be suddenly taken ill. You'd better come and get her.
I'll be right down.
Relax, Lois. We haven't got very long to wait. The script is nearly finished. 20 minutes have gone by, and now I hear steps in the hall, steps of Mr. Ken Avery. The climax, ladies and gentlemen of the listening audience, I produced for you. Mr. Avery will never live to hear it.
Lois, are you...
Sit down, Ken.
What is this? Lois, what's been going on here?
Tell him, Lois.
He's going to kill you. He's going to kill both of us.
Close the door.
Chris, put that thing down. Somebody's liable to get hurt.
Good line. Perfectly in character. The inane cliche from the mouth of the great producer. You see, Ken, everything's being recorded. Your voice, Lois's, mine. Sit down.
Recorded for what?
Posterity. For the show next week. You'll have the honor of appearing on your own program as the murder victim. Here, let me show you here in the desk. You see? Tape recorder. I've stopwatched every second. It's been running exactly 25 minutes. You always made it a rule to plan the climax for 26:30 so you could have room for a final commercial. Well, that's just what I'm doing. According to my timing, you have about 1 minute and 30 seconds to live.
All right, Chris. All right. That's enough of the phony dramatics. Give me that gun before somebody gets hurt.
Stand back. I wouldn't want to mistime the climax of the show.
This won't make a show.
You won't be around to change it, Mr. Avery.
The agency wouldn't put this thing on the air.
Why not?
You telegraphed the ending.
Oh.
There's no twist. No surprise ending. You told the audience to expect the murder to be successful. But our shows have to have some kind of surprise for the audience, Chris. You know that. Where's the twist?
Still the editor right to death's door. All right, Ken, perhaps you can provide the surprise ending that's going to save your life.
I don't have to.
Oh?
You provided the twist yourself, Chris, but you didn't know it. And yet the twist was part of the story all the time.
Where, Editor Avery?
You, Chris. You're the twist.
Me?
That's right. You're a flop, Chris. You're so used to dreaming on paper you can't live anymore. You wrote about love because you never had it. You wrote about fortunes and you haven't got 2 bits. You wrote about murder, but you haven't got the guts to pull the trigger. Now give me that gun.
You think I won't shoot?
I know you won't. Give me that gun, you hack.
What did you say?
I said you were a hack. Give me the gun.
No. No, I'm not a hack. I'm not.
Give me that gun.
Let go. Let go of my hand.
Stop it. Stop it, I said.
Let go!
You always have to change the ending.
Dad.
It's all right, Lois.
Dad, take me home.
We have nothing to worry about, Lois. The recording will clear us.
Take me home, please, Dad.
As soon as I make sure what's on that tape, I'll rewind it to the beginning. Here we go.
Good evening. This is a recording of an actual murder. Not written, not rehearsed, but well and thoroughly planned. It is respectfully dedicated to Mr. Ken Avery, editor and producer of the radio program Murder.
Suspense, in which Raymond Burr starred in William N. Robeson's production of Murder on Mike, written by S. Lee Agustin. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Flesh Peddler, starring DeForest Kelley. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Supporting Mr. Burr in Murder on Mike were Norma Jean Nilsson, Ann Diamond, Alan Reed, and Byron Kane. Suspense.
Suspense has been brought to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrill and adventure, William N. Robeson.
The story you are about to hear may require accessory equipment in addition to your radio set, especially if you're a parent. We suggest that you provide yourself with a glass of water to slake the dryness in your mouth and melt the lump in your throat, and also a handkerchief or some other suitably absorbent material to cope with your tears. It is a story of unpremeditated murder, the unwitting and unplanned killing of a little boy by his father. It is a story in which fate overtakes love and tragedy lurks in the blue empyrean. It is a story you will not soon forget. Listen then, as Miss Ruth Huzzy stars in Firing Run, which begins in exactly 1 minute.
How can heroism be symbolized? One example is in the shape of a bronze cross with an eagle on the center and a scroll below the eagle bearing the inscription, "For Valor." The ribbon is a broad band of blue bordered on both sides by narrow white stripes and edged with red. This is the United States Army's Distinguished Service Cross, awarded to those soldiers who distinguish themselves by extraordinary heroism in connection with military operations against an armed enemy. It is worn on the left side, above the breast pocket, and is one of the outstanding accolades our country can bestow. Of the millions of men who have served in the armed forces of our country, only a comparative few have so conducted themselves as to earn this valued award. The Distinguished Service Cross of the United States Army stands as a model for dedicated service and heroism of a high order. It is one symbol of heroism which only the brave and determined may attain.
And now, Firing Run, starring Miss Ruth Huzzy. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Some of them looked like killers, the aces of World War II and Korea. Others, like Mark, are gentle and won't talk of combat. Mark would never speak of war, but I know that what happened to him in the blue New Mexico sky that morning left a scar deeper than any he'd had in action. Mark had been an ace in Korea, and he's won more aerial gunnery meets than any other regular captain in the Air Force. He's so good that for years he's been the #1 test pilot on guns and rockets at desert proving grounds. A pleasant life for all four of us, once I'd learned to get used to sand in the rugs and scorpions in the backyard. A settled life, almost like a civilian's, until that horrible morning. Mark had a rocket test flight, so the day started early with the four of us at breakfast.
Hap, would you pass the cream, please?
Oh, sure, Dad.
Hap, hold the handle toward your father. I've told you.
I forgot. Dad, can I watch the drone take off? Me too.
What, Big Shot?
Watch the Flying Fortress take off.
I don't want you kids cluttering up that flight line today. This is the last firing run of the series.
And there's also the small matter of school.
Sergeant Crenshaw said I should help him start the engines again.
You sure he did?
Yeah, Dad, honest.
All right.
Daddy, are you going to fly the big plane? Nobody flies the big plane. It flies itself, stupid.
Hap, I warned you about talking to your brother like that.
Yes, Mother. Look, Petey. Lieutenant Cameron, you know him. He flies the big plane. Only he flies it from the ground by radio. Then Dad shoots it down with rockets from his jet, see? Like this. Boom!
Finish your breakfast.
I could fly the big plane. I'll bet. I can too, Fly. I flew my scooter yesterday right over the PX. You're a liar.
Hap, I'll not warn you again.
Well, he is a liar.
He's just going through a stage. Oh, now what? Oh, hi, Kathy.
Hello, Mrs. Stacy. Can Hap come out and play?
Sure. Go play with your new conquest, the Colonel's daughter. What a politician.
Oh, I am not.
Your school bus is due in 20 minutes, so don't get lost.
I'm through too, Mommy.
You clear out too, then. And don't bang the door. Oh, honestly.
Never a dull moment.
Is this the big day, darling?
It sure is. Every brass hat in the Pentagon's waiting for the results.
Goodness, don't miss.
You sound like Don Cameron. He offered to make the drone fly straight and level, so I couldn't miss.
Why don't you let him?
Oh, this is a test, Sue. Enemy planes don't fly straight and level. They twist and turn and evade. We don't prove the rocket if I shoot down a sitting duck just to look good.
That's my boy.
Well, I got a charge.
Will you be home for lunch?
Yes?
Hap, Petey, your father's leaving. Where are they?
Oh, skip it. Probably heading for the flight line to drive the sergeant nuts. Don't worry.
Don't worry, he said. And I didn't. As I headed back for the dishes, my mind was on the day's marketing, not on Hap or Petey. If I'd only known where they were.
Hap, my father told me to stay off the field.
It's okay, Kathy. Sergeant Crenshaw's my buddy. That's his drone on the runway. Heck, he already started the engines. He said I could help. Well, come on. Let's go see him in the cockpit anyway.
Oh, golly, Hap, my daddy'd shoot me.
Come on. You ever been in a flying fortress?
No,
well,
but...
come on, then.
Oh,
I want to come, too. You go home. You're a fibber. We don't want fibbers around. I am not. All right, Petey. I didn't mean it, but listen, you go home anyway. You might get hurt here. Come on, Kathy.
Do you think we ought to?
Come on, hang on to my hand.
It's so windy, it's blowing my dress.
It's just a prop blast. Stay down low like this, okay?
I don't like it. Help us go back.
Nah, come on. We'll run through the bomb bay. Here. Help you up.
It's spooky here.
Oh, follow me along the catwalk. Don't slip. Oh, boy. Here's the flight deck. Here's where the navigator sits. And up there's where...
Hap? What's wrong?
He's not here. The sergeant's not here.
Hap, I want to go.
Yeah, come on.
Approaching the bomb bay, Sarge. She's ready to roll.
No, Sergeant! He's up!
Hap, we're moving! The plane's taking off!
The second act of Suspense continues in 1 minute.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
You're mercy, Lord.
Joe? Joseph?
What?
Who is she?
Who's who?
Who were you dreaming about?
Was I dreaming?
You were talking in your sleep and giggling.
How about that?
What were you giggling about?
I can't remember.
Joseph? You mentioned a girl's name.
Oh? What name?
Spas.
Spas?
Yes, Spas. Candy Spas. It sounded like a dancer or a striptease or something.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Well, I must have said Candy Spots. Candy Spots is a horse. I bet on him once.
You bet on a horse?
Yeah, we had a pool. I could have won $3.
Well, you should have put the money into savings bonds. They're a much better investment.
It was only 50 cents.
For 63 cents a day, you can buy a $25 bond a month. And 1 year's worth of bonds will bring $300 when they mature. What's more, they're guaranteed to be winners. The whole United States stands behind them.
Uh-huh.
So don't waste money betting on horses. Put it in savings bonds.
Okay. Can I still dream about horses, though?
If you do it quietly. Say, why were you giggling about a horse?
And now, we continue with Act 2 of Firing Run, starring Miss Ruth Huzzy. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You just finished breakfast.
Mom.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Take
boy.
one for Kathy and one for your brother and tell them it's time for the school bus.
They flew away in the airplane. They flew away in the airplane.
I can't understand a word you say with your mouth full.
I said, Hap and Cassie flew away in the airplane.
Oh, Petey, don't fib like that.
They did.
Now, Petey, listen to me. Mommy knows you aren't really a fibber, but other people don't. So just try to say only what happens, what really and truly happens. All right?
All right.
Now, go and tell Hap it's time for the bus.
He flew away in the airplane with Cassie.
Petey, stop that fibbing.
They did, Mommy, really and truly. They got into his tummy, and then they flew away.
What kind of an airplane?
The big one.
The drone? Oh, no. Oh, they couldn't have. Petey, so help me. If you're lying, come on.
Air Force 647 from ground control. Air Force 647 from ground control. How do you read me, 647?
Ground control from Air Force 647. I read you badly. 3x3, very garbled.
Our transmitter's okay, Lieutenant. Must be his receiver.
Yeah, okay, Sergeant. Mark, you're coming in loud and clear. Trouble's at your end.
Say again, Don, you're fading.
Air Force 647 from ground control. We read you 4 square. I say again, we
I'm
read...
not going to worry about it now. When the drone reaches 12,000, I'll make my first firing run. Air Force 647, over and out.
What's that dame doing here? Joe, tell her to get that cotton-picking car off the flight line.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Captain Stacy's wife. See what she wants, Sergeant. Air Force 647. This is ground control. I say again, Mark.
I'm afraid you can't stay out here, Mrs. Stacy. We're running a firing test.
Well, I know, Sergeant. I'm not sure, of course, but I think... Well, it's possible that my boy is in the drone.
What? Hap?
I think so, and Colonel Master's daughter.
Oh, now, Mrs. Stacy, that couldn't be. It just couldn't.
I think they are.
No, ma'am. I buttoned up that drone myself. I started the engines and landed her up on the runway, and there's nobody in there.
Are you sure?
Absolutely certain. Now, you just drive on home, and I'll bet you'll find that young fellow robbing your icebox. Oh, hi there, Peony.
Oh, Sergeant.
I didn't see you in the back seat. Know where your brother is, Peony?
He says he saw them get in the plane.
Oh, so that's it. Well, my little boy did the same thing when he was your age. But, Petey, we don't like storytellers in the Air Force.
They did too get in. They got in the back, and you got out the front.
Oh?
And then you drove off.
Drove up in what?
That Jeep.
What Jeep? Which one?
The Jeep with the red flag on it.
He's right, Mrs. Stacy. He isn't telling a story.
Act 3 of Suspense follows in 1 minute.
We have, together, ample capacity and freedom to defend freedom. This is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. NATO's many achievements are plates of the shield which it is forging to protect peace and freedom. But the shield is still thin and needs constant strengthening. True, NATO forces in Europe cause any potential aggressor to exercise caution, but these forces are insufficient to remove all threat of attack. As NATO forces grow, so do hopes of world peace. The United States of America is a part of NATO. You should be aware of and alert to the objectives and programs of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And now, we continue with Act 3 of Firing Run, starring Miss Ruth Huzzy. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
On the ground, it was horrible, with Don Cameron trying hopelessly to contact Mark and Mark's unheeding voice crackling from the radio.
Jet 647 from ground control. Mark, break off. Do not, repeat, do not make your run.
Commencing first run in 10 seconds.
Mark, break off. Abort your run.
I could see the vapor trails now high over the desert, the white track of the ancient bomber crawling across the sky. Mark tracing a contrail swiftly and precisely above and behind it, overtaking it. It was horrible on the ground, but when I thought of the terrified children in the cockpit, then it was unbearable.
I want my father. I want my father.
It's gonna be all right, Kathy. Petey will tell him. The school bus must have gone by. Mom will ask Petey and he'll tell her.
Maybe they won't believe him.
Yes, Yes, they will, too. Hey, Kathy, look! There he is! What? Who? My dad! Look! See, way high! See the contrail?
Oh, Hap, I want my father.
He's turning! Maybe he knows! He isn't coming toward us! He's just turning up there! Like he's waiting!
Sue, it's no use. I can't contact him at all.
What are we going to do, Don?
I don't know. Pray that he misses.
That guy doesn't miss. Lieutenant, can't you dive her for the deck and land?
Dive that old racket, pull the wings off it.
Wait, there he is again.
Ground control from 647. I'm in position, commencing my first run. Angels 15.
Suddenly,
Cockpit check.
it was not Mark at all.
Switch on.
That cold, relentless voice chanting a song of death. It couldn't be Mark. It was the voice of a stranger, a killer, stalking my little boy.
Okay, firing range done. Stand by for first salvo.
Stop him! Stop him! Stop him!
Sue, snap out of it. Hang on to yourself.
Begin evasive action, Don. Make it good.
Make it good, he says.
Now, look, Sue, I'll do my best. Just before he reaches his point of release, I'll try a high wing over. It'll shake up the kids, but if the wings stay on...
There he goes, Lieutenant. There he goes.
Wait. We've got to wait till the last second.
Kathy! He's turning toward us! He's coming at us! Oh, Daddy! Daddy, no! No, don't shoot! What's happening? We're turning! We're falling! Oh, we're almost upside down! Oh, Daddy!
You can look, Sue.
No.
He missed.
I can't hardly believe it. He missed. You foxed him, Lieutenant. This time.
Very nice, Don. Very nice. I'll try the second salvo. I'll line up better this time.
Oh, darling, please.
He won't miss twice, Lieutenant. You know that.
I'm in position. Starting my second firing run. Commence your evasive action.
If we can just do it again. Just once more.
I'm on my run. This is a honey, Don.
Lieutenant, you better start your wing over. He's ready to fire.
The contrail from the jet reached swiftly, almost scornfully for the lumbering bomber. Something in its purposeful track told us all that within seconds the drone would be a screaming, flaming pyre for the two children. And there was nothing that any of us could do to save them. I thought of Mark, cool and deadly at the work he did so well, only seconds from shattering his whole life. I felt Don tense at his control box, ready for a last, hopeless swerve of the clumsy ship. And then it came to me. The only way, the only chance. It might cost my son his life, but I knew I must try it, for I knew Mark. If I could find the courage... Don, don't!
What do you mean? Let go!
No, don't try to evade him. Make it a sitting duck.
What do you mean?
She's nuts, Lieutenant. He'll plaster it.
No, he won't let you make him look good. Give him an easy target, Don. He'll let it go.
Suppose he doesn't.
I know him. Do it.
All right.
Oh, no. Straight and level with that guy? He'll splatter it all over the sky.
I'm approaching the release point. Are you evading? Firing.
Oh, no.
What are you doing? Trying to make me look good? I'm holding fire. This is too easy. Can't you maneuver? Something wrong? Something's wrong. Start a gentle left turn.
Left turn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go.
Roger, your turn. Sliding in for a look.
See him? He's right on their wing.
Hey, there's somebody in the cockpit. Don? Boy, if you ever landed one of those things right, do it now. Do it now.
Can you do it, Don? Can you?
I've done it before, but never like this. Okay, Sergeant, watch my gauges. Easing off her power.
Manifold pressure 18 inches, sir.
Dropping her gear.
Gear down, sir.
Cameron, what's your airspeed? Get that nose down.
I can do without that. Flaps down, Sergeant.
Flaps down, sir.
It was minutes, but it seemed hours before the big plane lumbered into the pattern, wheels reaching awkwardly for the runway. I closed my eyes and prayed. And then... When the plane stopped, two very shaky children were helped out. All Petey said was, "See, he did too fly the airplane, and to this day he thinks his brother can fly." Mark's knees buckled when he climbed from his jet. He knelt on the flight line and held Hap and Kathy closely, very closely for a long moment. And when he looked into my eyes, I saw gratitude and faith. He still tests guns and rockets, but sometimes in the evening after a flight, I catch a distant look in his eye and know that he's closing on that ancient flying fortress over New Mexico. And then I go to him and touch his lips and talk of other things.
Suspense, in which Miss Ruth Hussey starred in William N. Robeson's production of Firing Run, written by Michael Frost. Supporting Miss Hussey in Firing Run were Dawn Bender, Eddie Firestone, Dick Beals, Sam Pierce, and Ken Christie. Listen. Listen again next week, when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Suspense has been brought to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service. Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
The story with the surprise ending is one of the most difficult to write. Yet, the old switcheroo, as we call it in the trade, had fascinated readers for a long, long time before O. Henry virtually patented it. It's a difficult form because the switch must come logically out of the characters and their behavior, but it must come suddenly, unexpectedly, and at the very end of the story. You are about to hear a modern example, and we'll bet you all the red flags in communist China you can't guess the end until 25 minutes from now. Listen then as Mr. Herbert Marshall stars in The Long Shot, which begins in exactly 1 minute from now.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Joe. 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 Joseph!
Yeah, I'm up. Pour the coffee. I'll be right in.
Relax. It's 3 in the morning.
Huh?
I said relax. It's 3 in the morning.
I was relaxed. Daphne, why did you wake me up?
Well, I was just wondering what happened to our savings bonds.
You were what?
I had a dream. I dreamed you lost all of your money and all we had left were our savings bonds.
I see.
So I just wanted to make sure they were all right.
They're all right. They're with the other important papers.
You're sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Well, I just don't want anything to happen to them. Savings bonds are the most secure form of investment. Why, the whole faith and credit of the United States stand behind those bonds of ours.
Uh-huh.
So they're even better than dollars in your pocket because the government stands behind them and protects them.
Uh-huh.
And they protect us too, Joe. Every bond is an investment in our country, in our security and freedoms. Joe? Well, how about that? He feels so secure he went back to sleep. Good night, darling.
And now, The Long Shot, starring Herbert Marshall. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Very well then, Lieutenant. If you're ready to take it down, here's my statement. It seems a year, but I guess it's only 10 days since I was sitting in the lobby of the Astor Hotel in New York with 28 cents in my pocket. It had been a dreadful season at the track. So there I was, stony. Somebody had discarded the afternoon paper, and I picked it up. It was folded to the classified section, and my eyes fell upon a most intriguing ad in the Help Wanted column. Englishman will pay $150 and expenses to fellow countryman, preferably Londoner, in return for services as driver and traveling companion on automobile trip to San Francisco. This was the answer to all my problems. And a quarter hour later, I presented myself at the door of my unwitting benefactor's quarters.
Yes?
I've come about your advertisement.
Oh, yes. Step inside, please.
Thank you.
You have a chair.
Thank you.
You're English, I presume?
Yes, indeed.
A Londoner, I hope?
Born and bred.
Well, I must say that's a relief. I've been plagued with applicants all day, not a Londoner in the lot. You see, the old town's sort of a fetish with me. A man can't really consider himself civilized unless he's a Londoner.
Quite.
You say you were born there?
Oh, yes, in Vigo Street, just off St. James's Square, August 18th, 1910. Know the town like the inside of my hat.
Vigo Street? I'm not sure I know it.
It turns right off Sackville Street and runs some little way before it reaches Regent Street.
Oh, yes. I place it now. Well, you seem to be the genuine article. Tell me, why are you interested in going to San Francisco?
You know anything about horse racing, Mr...
No, I'm sorry. My name is Hendricks, Walker Hendricks.
Mine's Kelly Raymond.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Raymond? No, I can't say that I do particularly. Been to Epsom Downs on a few occasions.
I see. Well, I've become rather fond of the horses. I might even say financially dependent on them. And with Bay Meadows opening shortly...
Bay Meadows?
There's a race course near San Francisco.
Oh, I see. Well, you have business that takes you to San Francisco, and so have I. But I just couldn't face making the trip alone, or even worse, with an American. That's why I advertised. And what a stroke of luck to find you. Not only a fellow countryman, but a fellow Londoner. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, yes. Well, I'm dreadfully sorry, but I just hired a man.
I was sitting pretty. The only thing I was afraid of was death from sheer boredom, because from the moment we started out, all Mr. Hendricks talked about was London.
Have you spent much time in Soho, Raymond?
I never lived there, if that's what you mean.
No. I mean the restaurants and so on. Do you know them?
You see now, there's the Moroccan... No, what was it? Oh, the Algerian Cafe in Dean Street, isn't it?
Quite right, the Algerian in Dean Street.
A big French woman ran it. We used to call her Madame Couscous.
Quite. As a matter of fact, I saw her there only a short time ago.
Huh? Seems to be she died a few years back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you probably met her daughter.
Yes, no doubt. Well, there's a sign. Cleveland, 38 miles.
Spend the night there, I expect.
Good idea. Now, let's see, where were... Oh, yes, we were talking about Soho.
Yes, we were talking about Soho, and we continued to talk about it the rest of the way to Cleveland and most of the night in the hotel room. I began to think the man doubted my authenticity and was trying to trip me up. Next day, we covered Whitechapel, Fleet Street, Bloomsbury, Mayfair. He still hadn't stuck me, but I was beginning to feel like a well-thumbed Baedeker's guide by the time we reached Chicago. As soon as we checked into our hotel room, I tried to get away from him for a while. Say, Mr. Hendricks, I wonder if I might have a small advance on my salary.
Well, I suppose so.
It's still rather early, and I thought I might look over the windy city.
Yes, of course, Raymond. Here, let me open my valise. Now, this infernal lock is always acting up. There we are. 20 be enough?
Fine, thanks.
Look here, I believe I'll join you. Stretch the legs a bit, eh?
There was a horse-choking wad of bills in that valise, but I was so burned at him tagging along, I didn't give it a thought then. My favorite joint was just around the corner from the hotel, a hangout for touts and bookies. But I didn't see anybody I knew at first. We had a club sandwich, and at Mr. Hendricks' request, I was expounding scholastically on the difference between Chicago and London bacon when...
Kelly!
Tommy!
Good to see you, Kelly.
I thought you were in Miami.
Leaving in a couple of days. How about coming along?
I can't. I'm on my way to San Francisco. Oh, this is Mr. Hendricks? Tommy DeWitt.
How are you?
How do you do?
Listen, Kelly, I got to talk to you. I got a big deal cooking.
I'm afraid
You don't mind excusing us for a minute, do you, Mr. Hendricks?
No, go on, please.
Look, Kelly, I'll get right to the point. We bought us some jockeys.
Uh-huh.
It's coming up next week at Hialeah. 500 will get you 10 grand on the parlay.
But I've got to drive that stiff to San Francisco.
What if you just walk down?
Yeah, I suppose I could. But where do I get 500?
Has he got any money?
No, I don't. Wait a minute. That valise.
Huh?
You're sure this can't lose?
I'm positive.
All right, listen. You go back to the booth and keep Hendricks busy for a few minutes. Tell him I have to make a phone call or something. I'll meet you at the IC station in half an hour. I stepped out through the kitchen, and in 2 minutes I was back in our room at the hotel. There was the valise, just as he'd left it, and to make things even easier, the faulty catch wasn't locked. There was $680 in $20 bills in the wallet and a sheaf of legal-looking documents in the portfolio next to it. I glanced at them idly as I pocketed the money. On top was a letter from a law firm in San Francisco. It was dated 2 months ago and addressed to Hendricks in Bedford Park, London. It said, "Since you are completely unknown personally to either relatives or legal counsel in the United States, it has been necessary to establish proof of your right to your uncle's estate entirely by documentary evidence, and we are happy to state that such proof is now thoroughly established. We ask that you present yourself at your earliest convenience at our San Francisco law offices so that final disposition of the estate may be accomplished. Birth certificate, affidavits from friends, notarized statement from the Department of Records, a sheaf of letters." It was a long shot. A long shot that would pay off at least $100,000. Everything. Every affidavit and statement was a guarantee of Walker Hendricks, the bearer. And to tie it up tighter, one of the letters said pictures wouldn't be necessary, just a passport. And I knew a place in San Francisco that made passports to order. A long shot. But did you ever see odds like that?
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense.
Memo on medals, information about our military awards and decorations. The highly honored Legion of Merit is a 5-pointed white star of heraldic form bordered by purple-red enamel. In the center of this beautiful decoration is a constellation of 13 white stars on a blue field, breaking through a gold circle of clouds. Backing the star is a green enamel laurel wreath, interlaced with crossed war arrows in gold pointing outward. The ribbon is purple-red, edged with white. The Legion of Merit can be awarded to any personnel of the Armed Forces of the United States and of the government of the Philippines, and to personnel of the armed forces of friendly nations who have distinguished themselves by exceptionally meritorious conduct in the performance of outstanding services. When awarded to the military of other countries, the Legion of Merit is divided into 4 ranks: Chief Commander, Commander, Officer, and Legionnaire, depending upon the degree of the service we honor. Since its creation by Act of Congress in 1942, the Legion of Merit has become a highly honored symbol of our nation's acknowledgement of the bravery and dedication of free men.
And now, starring Herbert Marshall, Act 2 of The Long Shot.
Yes, it was a long shot. Anyway, I put the papers and the money back in the valise and called Tommy DeWitt. Told him the Hialeah deal was off, but there wasn't any money in the room. And the next morning, Hendricks and I left Chicago westbound on Route 30, and old London town rode with us.
You were saying you know the George Inn, Raymond?
Yeah, but it's not in London proper. It's in Southwark on the other side of the river.
Oh, I believe you're right at that. Rare old inn, the George, with its posting yard.
I did a lot of thinking during those long, dull miles across the plains. You know, my heart had looked like a cinch, but by the time we hit Cheyenne, I began to waver a little. And when we rolled into Salt Lake City, I was almost ready to give up the whole idea. It was too cut and dried. Too easy for a long shot. Almost like a trap someone set for me with $100 grand as the bait. And once I went for it, there'd be no turning back. It was a good gamble. But the stakes were too high, and there was no way of telling what the payoff would be without tossing everything on the line. That's what I was thinking at about 6 o'clock last Wednesday night when we pulled up in front of the Wasatch Hotel in Salt Lake.
By Jove, I'll be glad to wash up. That prairie country is appalling.
Yeah, it's good to have some trees for a change.
Yeah, pretty town, Salt Lake. I have an aunt here, you know.
How long since you've seen her?
Well, I've never seen her. I don't intend to. She's a sister of my mother's, Marguerite Stoddard. Thoroughly Americanized, I understand, and probably a frightful bore.
Probably. There it was. Just as if I'd asked for it. A way of telling about that payoff ahead of time. A laboratory test right there in Salt Lake City with nothing to lose if it didn't work out. I got away from Hendricks after dinner, found Marguerite Stollart's address in the phone book, and took a cab out to her house.
Yes?
Oh, good evening. Are you Mrs. Marguerite Stoddard?
Yes.
I'm Walker Hendricks.
Walker? I just can't believe it. Come in. Please make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Well, you're a pleasant surprise, Walker.
I suppose I am, Aunt... I may call you Aunt Marguerite, mayn't I?
Of course you may. Well, I'd expected you to be a little more like,
Like who?
Well, perhaps I'd better not mention it.
Oh, please do. I think we should discuss everything, don't you?
Of course I do. You'll never know how much your Uncle Gerald regretted what he did.
You mean the will?
No, long before that. Your mother never told you, I suppose?
No, she never mentioned her family.
I don't suppose she would. After all, she loved your father, and your Uncle Gerald hated him.
And so Uncle Gerald forced her to leave home?
Yes. I know Gerald would have been the last to admit it, but I've always felt the will was his stubborn way of making it up to her.
Perhaps.
Well, I'm sure of it. But at least you will benefit, Walker, now that there's nothing any of us can do for your poor mother.
If there was any doubt in my mind, it disappeared then and there. The American branch of the family knew absolutely nothing of Cecily Hendricks from the time she left home until her brother, Gerald, died, leaving her $100,000. At that point, they made a pretty thorough search, found both she and her husband had died in England, and their son, Walker, was the only heir. Everything I needed was back in the hotel in that valise. It's 521 miles from Salt Lake to Reno, but I convinced Hendricks we could make it in one jump. I had a special reason. We had to hit the desolate section of central Nevada about midnight. When you get right down to it, killing a man is a pretty tough job, even when it's as perfect as this was going to be. For once, I was thankful for London. It gave us something to talk about, and there was so much in my mind that I might have given myself away in silence. So I prattled on like a phonograph.
Oh, yeah, good old Wapping.
Yes, Wapping. There's a lovely pub there called the Prospect at Whitby.
Oh, don't believe I know it.
No, I'm not surprised. There's an amazing thing about London. It seems that the greenest tourist knows more about it than the Londoners themselves.
Well, I'd say you've done rather well.
Well, mainly because I've been on my own since I was 14. Now, you take yourself, for example. 10 to 1, you've never been in Petticoat Lane. But a marvelous place. Regular Oriental bazaar right in the heart of the city. Booths and peddlers selling every kind of junk you can imagine. At midnight, we were somewhere between Winnemucca and Reno, passing through some barren hills. I knew the time had come, and my hands began to shake so much I had to grab the wheel with both of them. I felt beneath the cushion where I'd put the wrench. It was still there. Finally, I held my breath and pulled over on the shoulder.
I say, what are you stopping for?
Look, over there, the moonlight on that cliff.
Oh, I say, yes, that is lovely.
It was all over. Never knew what hit him. I turned out the lights and pulled the body out on the right-hand side. We hadn't passed a car for an hour, so I wasn't worried much about being seen. He was pretty heavy, but I managed to carry him over my shoulder. About a quarter of a mile from the road, I found a small cave at one side of the ravine. I shoved the body in and rolled a large rock over the opening. It started a small landslide which completely covered the hole. No one could possibly find it. I had just about gotten back to the road when I saw something that stopped me dead in my tracks. There, behind my car, was another one, with a seal on the door. The seal of the state of Nevada.
In just a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense.
We have together ample capacity and freedom to defend freedom. This is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The extensive and varied grouping of NATO military forces called for the establishment of several unique supporting organizations. Among them, the Military Agency for Standardization, London, the Advisory Group on Aeronautical Research and Development, Paris, and the NATO Defense College, also in Paris. All are vital subordinates in the complex of the NATO defense program. The United States of America is a part of NATO. You should be aware of and alert to the programs and objectives of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And now, starring Herbert Marshall, Act 3 of The Long Shot.
Nobody was in the patrol car. The officer must be wandering around looking for me. I lifted the hood of my car and knocked the battery cable off one of the terminals. Then I waited and waited while the coyotes jeered at me from the hills. At last he appeared from the other side of the highway.
Hi there. What's trouble?
Oh, I don't know, officer. She just went dead on me. I was having a look up the road when you arrived.
Say she went dead on you?
Yeah. The lights went out. Motor just died.
Been under the hood?
Wouldn't do much good, I'm afraid. I'm pretty green at that sort of thing.
Well, let me have a look at it.
Would you please?
See, your battery cable's jarred loose, mister. You got a wrench?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, thank you. Twist it. There you are. Yeah, try her now.
That looked pretty simple.
Yeah, it was.
Ah, there she goes. Thanks ever so much.
It's okay. Let's see, your name's Hendricks, huh?
Yes.
Checked your registration slip. You're a long way from home.
Yes, I am. Yeah, that's right. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, sir. Good night.
Well, there it is, Lieutenant. It was a long shot. It was a sure thing until I found you waiting for me in the attorney's office. Even then, I'd have gotten away with it if you hadn't told me that the body had been found. Well, aren't you going to say something? Don't you still think I could have carried it off, Lieutenant?
Well, Raymond, we arrested you for the murder of Walker Hendricks, but it appears we were wrong.
Huh? What are you talking about?
It was a long shot, Raymond, and it was almost a sure thing. Maybe that's why both of you gambled on it.
What do you mean, both of us?
You and that guy you bumped off in Nevada.
That guy? Oh, that was Hendricks.
Oh, Hendricks was murdered, all right. But you didn't do it.
What?
You see, he beat you to it, Raymond.
Who beat me? I don't
Your
know.
traveling companion. He wasn't Hendricks. He was an out-of-work actor. He wasn't even an Englishman. That was why he was pumping you so much about London. He was, what do actors call it? Getting up in his part?
What are you talking about? I thought you found Hendricks' body in Nevada.
We haven't found a body in Nevada yet. But one thing's sure. Hendricks was never in Nevada. Poor guy never left New York. The New York police turned up the real Hendricks in the East River the day after you left town, chauffeuring for the guy who killed him.
Suspense, in which Herbert Marshall starred in William N. Robeson's production of The Long Shot by Harold Swanton. Supporting Mr. Marshall in The Long Shot were Florence Walcott, Ben Wright, Joe DeSantis, and Norm Alden. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Suspense has been brought to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
It is with pride and humility that we accept the opinion of you, the listener, who have voted Suspense the best dramatic show of the year. Now to the upcoming story, a gentle story of three gentle people with modest murder in their hearts and quiet greed in their souls. Sort of people you're apt to run into almost any place at almost any time. Listen then, as Ray Noble stars with Miss Lee Patrick in Just One Happy Little Family, which begins in exactly 1 minute.
Memo on medals. Information you may not know about our military decorations. One of the most famous holders of the Silver Star was General John J. Pershing. He was awarded the medal in recognition of service during the Philippine Campaign, before he went on to greater fame as Commander-in-Chief of the American Expeditionary Forces in World War I. Bestowing a trophy of honor in recognition of distinguished achievement goes back to the early days of civilized man. Probably the oldest record of a decoration is a wreath of laurel, which was used to crown winners of athletic contests in ancient Greece. It is interesting to note that versions of the laurel wreath appear even today on many modern medals of various nations. In the United States Navy, it is a tradition to award bonus points for advancement in rating based on medals and citations. For example, 5 extra points are given to winners of the Medal of Honor. As unique accolades for valor and superior service, medals symbolize our nation's recognition of individual dedication to the cause of freedom.
And now, Just One Happy Little Family, starring Ray Noble with Miss Lee Patrick. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
What a pretty gesture. Now, come sit in the parlor, Mr. Dunkel, and catch your breath.
Yes, thank you. I believe I will. After all, one doesn't carry a bride over the threshold every day, my dear Victoria. And certainly never as lovely a one as you.
Oh, Mr. Dunkel, come this way.
Oh, this beautiful parlor, so elegant.
It was my dear departed's favorite room.
Victoria, we are indeed fortunate to find each other. You alone in this big house, and me alone with no house.
It does work out nicely, doesn't it? With your money in my house, we should be able to... what was it the lady said? At the Cupid's Lair Friendship Club. Oh, yes. Spend our golden years together.
How well she put it.
Poor thing, you must be tired. Let me fix you a nice cup of tea.
Good idea. My wife, Jane, rest her soul, used to say it was just the thing to perk a person up.
You just sit and rest. I won't be a minute. Mr. Dunkel, Chinese green, Darjeeling, pickle, Ceylon, mint.
Now, what does all that mean?
They're teas. Which kind would you like?
Oh, just plain tea will be fine.
All right.
My, what a lot of bottles and jars. All of these teas.
Oh, heavens, no. They're herbs and things. I'm an herb expert, you know.
No, I didn't.
It's a sort of a hobby with me. Here we are. It won't be a minute.
Oh, you have quite a collection here. Newt skin. Now, what's that used for?
It's mostly for love potions, but sometimes I use it for dreams.
Poplen, hemlock, arsenic, strychnine. Victoria, aren't these dangerous to have around?
Of course not. You just have to know how to use them.
But strychnine and arsenic, these aren't herbs.
Oh, don't you give it another thought. I told you I'm an expert. Now, come along. We'll have tea in the parlor.
Victoria, my dear, that was delicious tea.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Dunkel. And now I'm sure you'd like to unpack and get settled. After all, this is your home, too, now. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine.
Yes, my dear. The two of us are one, until death do us part.
Oh, please, Mr. Dunkel, let us not talk about things like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Victoria, but one must be prepared to face facts. I think we should make our wills as soon as possible.
I have a confession to make, Mr. Dinkle. I already had my lawyer take care of it. He'll bring the papers for us to sign tomorrow.
Ah, my dear Victoria, you think of everything.
I try to, my dear. Now, shall we get unpacked?
All right.
Oh, don't try to carry too many valises at once, Mr. Dinkle. Those stairs are steep.
Very well, Victoria. I'll just take this large one first.
And I'll carry this little black one.
No, not that one. I'll take it.
No, I can manage. What a vicious-looking lot of knives. Are they yours?
Of course they're mine.
What on earth are you doing with them?
Well, when I retired, I just couldn't part with them. They were my favorite.
Might I ask what your position was before you retired?
I thought I told you. I was a butcher.
Butcher?
Yes. My wife, Mary, rest her soul, used to say that I was the most distinguished butcher in town.
Didn't you say your wife's name was Jane?
Jane? Why, it was Mary Jane. Yes, that was it. Mary Jane. A wonderful woman.
Mr. Dunkel, you'll find the guest room at the head of the stairs.
Guest room? But Victoria, the two of us are one.
Not tonight, Mr. Dunkel. My door will be locked.
Locked?
Locked. And it will remain locked until the lawyer comes tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Dunkel.
There we are, all signed and sealed. What is his is yours, and what is yours is his, and vice versa.
Oh, I'm glad it's over, Mr. Alderdice. I think wills are so depressing.
Yes, so reassuring, my dear.
Yes, I suppose they are. And now, if you will excuse me, I'll see to the tea.
Well, Dunkel, I must say you ought to be congratulated. You have a fine woman for a wife.
Yes, a fine woman.
Dunkel, make her happy. You can do it. She's had such a sad life, losing her husband, one after the other.
Husband?
Yes, poor woman. All 7. Every one as sound as $1.13. And then, one by one, gone. It's been so hard on her, and now with this house mortgaged to the hilt.
Mortgage?
Dunkel, what's the matter? Well, are you ill? Dunkel? Victoria, quick, I think Mr. Dunkel has fainted.
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Overhead, the moon is beaming.
Hold it, Daphne, hold it.
Oh, hi, Joe. Guess what, honey? I'm trying out for the operetta.
As what?
A singer.
You could have fooled me.
I was just practicing one of the songs.
Well, I don't think you quite fit the role.
Why not?
Well, if this version of the Student Prince is like the version I know, that particular number is sung by a tenor.
Oh,
Not that you don't come close, but I think you better stick to being a housewife.
but I want to be a singer.
Daphne, honey, a singer you'll never be.
I could take lessons.
Yeah, but lessons cost money. Money better invested for us in savings bonds.
You and your old savings bond.
I can't help it, honey. I just can't get over the way those savings bonds pay off. $4 for every 3. That's what I call an investment.
What good do they do me now?
A lot. The money we put in those bonds every payday helps keep America strong and protects you and me. No bonds, maybe no operetta. Ever think of that?
I still want to be a singer.
Well, when those bonds start bringing in the green, if you still want to sing, they'll pay for the lessons and more.
Good. Gee, if those bonds mature as fast as you say, I better start practicing now just so that I'll be ready. Overhead, the moon is beaming.
Daphne, did anyone ever tell you you have a bad voice?
Everyone.
And now, starring Ray Noble with Miss Lee Patrick, Act 2 of Just One Happy Little Family.
Mr. Dunkel, why are you looking at me so strangely?
Why didn't you tell me this house was mortgaged?
Oh, it's only a little second mortgage.
A second mortgage? Why didn't you tell me about your being married before?
Oh, my dear departed husband.
No, about your dear departed husband.
Oh, let's not talk about them. We have each other now for our golden years. Let us forget the past.
How familiar that sounds. Sylvia, rest her soul, always said it was better to forget the past.
Who is Sylvia?
Well, she was my wife. A wonderful woman.
But you said your wife's name was Jane. Then she was Mary. And now Sylvia. Don't tell me her name was Mary Jane Sylvia.
Well, not quite. It was like this.
Mr. Dunkel, how many wives have you had?
4.
And where are they now?
They passed on.
4 wives? Oh, how could you?
But you've had 7 husbands.
All right, Mr. Dunkel. Let's not quarrel. Let us live for the future. Maybe there is a little second mortgage on the house, but with your retirement money...
Victoria, my dear, there is something you should know about my retirement.
What about it? You are retired, aren't you?
Yes. Well, not exactly retired. I'm bankrupt.
Bankrupt? Then you don't have any money?
Not a penny, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, this is a terrible blow to me. I had such plans.
I imagine you did, involving arsenic and strychnine and me.
Oh, now, Mr. Dunkel, confess. Didn't you plan to carve me up like a poplar?
Well, just because you prefer arsenic is no reason to berate me.
Arsenic is neat and tidy, certainly not like the mess you must make.
I beg your pardon, I told you I'm a first-class butcher.
I'm sure you are, Mr. Dunkel. And that gives me an idea.
What kind of an idea?
I have an idea we might make a good team.
A team?
Yes. We both need money, and since we're both rather expert, why not work together?
On whom?
We can place an advertisement in the papers and rent the guest room.
It might work at that. There's plenty of room in the cellar.
And the flower garden is nice and soft. Hardly any work to dig it up.
Victoria, I think it's a splendid idea.
Then we'd better advertise at once. There is a mortgage payment due.
I don't know, Victoria. 5 applicants so far, and not a one had any money, and even worse, most of them had relatives here in the city.
Oh, have patience, Mr. Dunkel. We'll find someone. Oh, see? Don't give up the ship, Mr. Dunkel. Yes?
You're both just as I knew you would be. So sweet and saintly.
You must have the wrong house, child.
But I can't have. Oh, I hurried so. I did so want to be the first one here. I just know it's what I'm looking for.
What is?
The room. The advertisement in the paper said you had...
that. Why didn't you say so? Do come in, child.
Thank you. Oh, it's so beautiful in here.
What's your name?
Goldenly.
Goldenly? Oh, what a lovely sound.
May I have the room? May I, please? I have money, lots of it, right here in my purse. I show you. I keep it tied up in this handkerchief.
My, that is a lot of money. Aren't you afraid of losing it?
Goodness, no. And besides, I can get much more at home.
Ah, you have a home. And a family, I suppose?
I don't have a family. My daddy and mommy went to heaven together, and I was so lonely in that big house.
A big house?
Oh, very big. Here, I have a picture of it in my purse. See?
That is a big house. It must have 40 rooms.
I think there are 52.
And you have no relatives?
No. I'm all by myself.
Oh, poor dear. Why, every girl needs a family.
I want one more than anything. Oh, please let me stay. I could be so happy here.
Of course you can stay. You're just the kind of dear person we were hoping for. Right now, Mr. Dunkel, your breakfast is on the table. Golden may go down in a minute.
Do you have everything ready?
Oh, yes, right here. All mixed with a hot chocolate. I got the recipe from a very old witch's handbook, but I've never tried it before. I do hope it works.
I hope so, too, my dear. I can't think of any other way to get her power of attorney.
Mr. Dunkel, are you sure it will be legal?
Oh, of course. The same thing worked with Sylvia. Or was it Mary Jane?
Well, let's do be careful. Golden Link is such a sensitive girl, I couldn't bear to hurt her feelings.
You have grown fond of her in these 2 weeks she's been with us, haven't you, my dear?
I really have. I don't know what it is, but something about her reminds me of myself when I was a girl. It's just like having a daughter. Did you find her a nice spot in the garden?
I looked, but it's all too rocky.
Just like our own daughter, and we have to put her in that awful cellar. The garden would be so much nicer. She loves flowers, so... Good morning, Daddy Dunkle and Mommy Dunkle. Sit down, dear. I have a lovely surprise for you. Here, I made it especially for you. Oh, chocolate! What a heavenly idea. You do so much for me. Drink it while it's hot. Oh, it's delicious. So different tasting. The recipe is quite old. Oh, that's good. Oh, but it's making me so sleepy.
It certainly works quickly.
Doesn't it, though? Now we'll make sure. Golden Link. Golden Link. Can you hear me, child? I hear you. Now, Golden Link, I want you to do something for me. It's very simple. I want you to write your name on this piece of paper. Yes, Mommy Dunkle. Whatever you say. Here you are, Mr. Dunkle, all signed.
Amazing, Victoria. But how are you going to bring her out of the trance?
Simple. All potions have a counter potion. Here, Golden Link, my dear. Drink some more chocolate. It will be good for you. Yes, Mommy Dunkle. Golden Link, was the chocolate good? Oh, yes, it was wonderful. Such a nice change from tea.
You are all right?
Of course, I feel wonderful. So wonderful that I think I'll compose some poetry today. Maybe a sonnet. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll write a sonnet about my little family. Another one? You must have written 2 dozen. Oh, I never get tired of writing about my little family.
Well, Victoria, now that the paper is signed, I'll get my things ready.
I suppose you'd better.
I must say it'll feel good to slip into a white coat again. If only I hadn't sewn away my straw hat.
In a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense.
We have together ample capacity and freedom to defend freedom. This is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Day after day, month after month, since April 4th, 1949, the activities of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization have moved steadily forward on many fronts. This complete cooperation must and will continue because the concept of national self-sufficiency is out of date. Countries of the free world are interdependent, and only in genuine partnership and by combining their resources, sharing tasks in many fields, can progress and safety be found. The United States of America is a part of NATO. You should be aware of and alert to the objectives and programs of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And now, starring Ray Noble with Miss Lee Patrick, Act 3 of Just One Happy Little Family.
Oh, Mr. Junker, must you do that? That sound gets my teeth on edge.
These knives have to be razor sharp, my dear. A point of professional pride with me. I'll be ready in a minute.
Oh, surely you're not thinking of doing it now.
May as well.
But she's writing a sonnet to us. Can't it wait just a while longer before we send her away?
I suppose so.
After tea time, then. Golden Link does so like tea time, and I hate to disappoint her.
Oh, very well.
Oh, I can't bear to stay here and listen to that dreadful sound. Oh, Golden Link, child, why are you standing here by the door? I wanted you to hear my sonnet. Oh, of course, my dear. And let me see what you've written so far. A silver sunshine cabbage and the blue and purple roses bend to... But it's not finished, child. I can't think. Not now. I don't feel well, Mommy Dunkle. Oh, you poor dear. Why don't you go rest in your room and maybe you'll think of something. Yes, I'll do that. Maybe by tea time I'll think of something. Golden Link, but a lovely surprise. You're making tea for us. But you're not having any.
No. I did so love the chocolate you made this morning, I decided to have it again instead of tea. But it doesn't have the flavor yours had.
No, I imagine not.
Now, these jelly sandwiches are just the way I like them, all sprinkled with sugar.
Here, Daddy Dunkel, have another.
I believe I will. Truly delicious. I enjoy jelly sandwiches with my tea.
Mr. Dunkel, what's the matter? Do you have a touch of indigestion?
It's not indigestion. He's dead.
Dead? Oh, ridiculous, child. Why should he be dead?
I poisoned him.
You poisoned him?
Oh, yes. I hope you're not angry that I used so many of your herbs.
Golden Link. How could you?
You were going to get rid of me. That's why I had to put some of your herbs in the sandwiches and tea.
The tea? But I drank it too.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you've got to help me. Get the antidote.
Oh, I don't think there is one, Mommy Dunkel. Your little recipe book didn't have one for hemlock.
Hemlock? Oh, you're right. There is no antidote. Well, what's done is done. Oh, why did you do it, child?
You were planning to send me away. I heard you. My Mommy and Daddy were going to send me away, too. They didn't love me either. But I showed them how much I loved them. I sent them to heaven together, just like you and Daddy Dunkel.
You poisoned him?
Goodness, no. I used an axe. This is the first time I've ever poisoned anyone.
But your big house.
I didn't want to go to that big house. I didn't like it. Most of the time they kept me locked in a room. But I got away.
And we thought you were rich.
I am. Oh, yes. A nice old man who lives in the big house gave me the money. He's got lots and lots of it. General Robert E. Lee gave it to him personally.
Oh, Golden Link, child. No wonder you remind me of myself when I was a girl.
Oh. Don't worry, Mommy Dunkel. Now that you and Daddy Dunkel have gone to heaven, I'll have to find another family to love. But I'll find one. I'm sure there are lots and lots of people who would like to have a daughter like me.
Suspense, in which Mr. Ray Noble starred with Miss Lee Patrick in William N. Robeson's production of Just One Happy Little Family, an original radio play by John Thornton. Supporting Mr. Noble and Miss Patrick in Just One Happy Little Family were Shirley Mitchell and David Shiner. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.